Now, listen, you guys, we are going to be talking about those tweets and everything that they are saying about Nicki Minaj being on American Idol. And we're also going to be talking about Mini clarifying this entire situation of her clowning the Transformer. And Chris Brown was out there showing love to F the club out during one of his shows. Remy Ma is out there still being delusional, and I'm not surprised, okay? Now, these are some of the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, we are going to be talking about this entire Nicki Minaj and American Idol situation. Now, word on the street is that Nicki Minaj is amongst the celebrities that are actually being considered when it comes to being judges and replacing Katy Perry on being a judge on American Idol. Now, for those of you who may not know or who may be young enough to not know this, Nicki Minaj was actually a judge at some point on American Idol, and that is that time when Mariah Carey, you could constantly see that, well, she does feel some type of way about Nicki Minaj's confidence and things like that. And there was a lot of tension on that show. But at the same time, you cannot deny the side of Nicki Minaj that we got to see. We saw one bubbly Nicki Minaj. We saw a very caring Nicki Minaj. I will never ever forget that one episode where she was out there reassuring a certain contestant that this might not be the show for him, but there is a show or something else out there that would require him. Like the way she did it, you can tell that this woman has so much emotional intelligence. So, well, some of the suggestions that are actually there are Miley Cyrus. There is also Dua Lipa. There is Nicki Minaj. There is Jennifer Lopez. There is Doja Cat, and there is Shakira. Okay, and these people are actually alleging that, well, this is coming through an inside source, obviously an inside source from American Idol there. Now, personally, if I'm gonna be honest, I would be totally here for Nicki Minaj being a judge at American Idol. I did see some people saying that, oh my goodness, it's now beneath her and things like that. Oh my goodness, it's a flop for her. And I'm like, this is American Idol we're talking about, okay? This is not rap-ish. Or whatever you call that other show that lottery ticket is out there, being a judge at. This is literal American Idol. And trust me, if she decides to go for that show, trust me, they will be paying her handsomely. I promise you that, okay? That being said, for me, I feel like if she were to be a judge there, that would be an opportunity to get, that authentic on show, on camera, Nicki Minaj, that we have gotten before in the past when she hosted that show. And personally, any chance to keep Nicki Minaj on the screens of our television, I will take it, okay? So let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that, all right? And amongst all these other people that are here, Miley Cyrus, yeah, I could see her doing that. Dua Lipa, and in fact, for all those people who think that this is beneath Nicki Minaj, are you looking at the people who are actually here? Would you call these people flops? I don't think any of these people over here are actually flops. So for anyone saying it's beneath Nicki Minaj, are you like, what are you saying? Okay? Because the options that are here, there is no D-lister here. So I don't understand why people are saying that it's beneath her. But then that being said, we also have to consider that Nicki Minaj is actually going on tour. So maybe because of that reason, she might not, consider being on American Idol. But you guys do remember that when she sat down with Andy actually brought up, how much it would take for Nicki Minaj to go back and be a judge on American Idol. And so obviously fans are trying to put two and two together to say, okay, was Andy onto something? Was he insinuating something? Is there something that he knew that we do not know? Does it mean that she's going to be on the show? Personally, I'm like, maybe he was onto something. Maybe he knew that she's being considered for, being a judge on American Idol, but that does not guarantee that she's certainly going to be there. Maybe she just knew that, well, there were negotiations or something like that, of like that sort. So maybe that's why I'm sorry, he he brought up that entire question. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section how you feel about that, okay? And the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, is 2024, and Remy Ma is still living in the past. Not that I'm surprised, because I feel like the most exciting part of her career was that moment that she was out there holding a fake funeral for Nicki Minaj and, recruiting all these other girls to fake female rap unity so that they can go against Nicki Minaj. I feel like in her entire career, the only time that she got attention is when she was going against Nicki Minaj. So, of course, if I were her, I would also be delusional, and I would also hold on to that one moment, because that's the only time that people cared about her. Do you understand what I'm saying? I call her John the Baptist personally, because, well, when she put out SZA and stuff like that, she thought she was going to be the next Nicki Minaj. She thought she was going to be the girl was going to be continuously compared to Nicki Minaj, and she didn't realize that she wasn't the Jesus of this entire situation. She was just John the Baptist and just clearing the way for the fake Messiah, the transformer, to come in here. And I'm sure up to now she's still hurt about that entire situation. But anyway, according to this girl, this woman, this cheating woman, the one who allegedly cheated on her husband, yes, according to that girl, imagine, you guys, the irony of her trying to shame Nicki Minaj, lying on her, saying that she slept with a lot of young money artists, only for it to come out years later that she is the one who's actually cheating on her husband. Now, who's the T? Who's the TH word? Who is a her? Who? Is he Remy? But anyway, you guys, so according to her, she said in an interview, and she said that, oh, well, that moment in 2017 when I had all those girls together, it was like a significant moment in female rap, and that's the reason why we have so many female rappers. We have Lato. Of course, she had to mention Lottery Ticket. We have Lato, we have Glorilla, we have people all over the world. And I'm like, how you specifically chose to pick those two girls? Cousin Sloth and Lottery Ticket. That's the standard. That's what's exciting you in female rap. Meanwhile, Lottery Ticket that you're mentioning is not even seeing the charts. She's just like you. Do you understand what I'm saying? She's just literally like you. Okay, went against Nicki Minaj, flopped, never heard about you except your cheating scandals. So that's the same exact route that, Lottery Ticket is taking. So I do understand, after all, where she's coming from when she's out there citing Lottery Ticket as evidence that, well, female rap unity still exists. I'm just like, go away, Remy. Like, literally, if you don't mention that entire situation, that entire incident, nobody is checking for you like that, okay? The only time we're checking for you is, if we, like, when you're, allegedly, infidelity scandals are out. Other than that, female rap wise, nobody's checking for you like that. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about Remy Ma's delusion in 2024. Do you think that, well, because one moment, here's the thing with Remy, you guys, one moment she's out there saying, I'm so ashamed of what happened there, and then I guess when she realized no one is paying attention to her, she comes back and goes like, female rap unity. And I'm like, where, of all the women that you were with that day, and you guys were forming your fake female rap unity movement, none of them are kissing the charts right now. The other one is out there crying, acting love and hip hop, and, faking divorces and selling, soups and milk and things like that. And the other ones, I don't even know what they're doing, because nobody's even checking for them like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think about Remy Ma's delusion. I will try and insert snippets of that interview, because I don't want to end up getting a copyright strike, because these are professionally shot videos, and those ones can cause issues here. The next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, Breezy. Breezy was out there having his dancers dance to F the club up, F the club up, high heels. Okay, so these girls, I don't know what's happening with me. Maybe it's because it's a weekend, it's a Saturday. I'm a little bit hyper. I haven't had sugar, so I don't know what it is. But anyway, you guys. So I was saying that Chris Brown was out there having his dancers dance to F the club up, F the F. And one thing about Chris Brown is always shown love, to Nicki Minaj. When those two people actually meet, they create magic. They do create magic, you guys. All of the songs that they have together, they are magic. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about Chris Breezy, on this entire Nicki Minaj, showing love to Nicki Minaj. That we are going to be getting another Only? Do you think we're going to be getting another Love More? Do you think we're going to be getting another Right Through Me? Let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. The next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to be talking about Mahlamini. So Mahlamini was out there clearing something. I wanted to talk about it yesterday, actually. I saw it on the Neighborhood Talk. And so she was out there clearing, this entire thingy of hers. Back in the day, she was out there clowning the Transformer and mimicking her voice and, the way she's always shouting like she can't even figure out where the beat is. Back in the day, Doja Cat actually did that. So she said in an interview and was basically telling us that, well, she had an energy drink, and that is the reason why she was out there clowning that female rapper. According to her, she was just being goofy. She didn't mean no harm and things like that. And I'm like, this is certainly interesting, because fans on Twitter are now speculating that the two of them might actually have worked together for her deluxe album. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, because lately she has been moving shady towards Nicki Minaj. So her linking up with the Transformer, I could see that happening. But do I think that is actually going to do anything for her as Doja Cat? Absolutely not. Because the Transformer, as we speak right now, is a thing of the past. Sadly, the new Nicki Minaj, nemesis that the industry is now pushing is Bongo 2. And I don't think Doja Cat saw it coming. Probably that's the reason why she was out there working with Bongo 1, thinking that, well, it's still the narrative, the Nicki Minaj versus Bongo 1, situation versus the Transformer, not knowing that, well, Bongo 2 is coming in as the new sponsored nemesis. And so her collaborating with the Transformer is not going to hold any weight. And we're just going to talk about it. And, she will go back to flopping. If anything, Bongo 2 is actually going to dilute her relevance as well as, her numbers, if we're going to be honest, because it's not like Bongo 1, has actual fans. The Transformer really doesn't have, actual fans. So I'm sorry to break the news to Doja Cat. And people were also pointing out to the fact that, well, they were both talking about Helga Pataki, that entire time. And so people were saying that, oh, well, it does seem like maybe they have something along those lines. And personally, I'm just like, oh, well, Doja, this is the fate that you've decided to choose for yourself. Well, let's see how it will play out, because personally I do feel like she's talented. And personally, if you watch this channel, you know that I actually used to love her a lot, but after the shenanigans of Scarlett, I am at a point where I appreciate her talent. But to say that she's my favorite person, I would be lying. Okay, I appreciate her talent, but that's as far as it goes. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let me know, you guys, in the comment section, what you think about that. And the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, SZA was out there showing love to JT Sideways, and I've seen a couple of other celebrities actually showing love to the song. And like I told you in my previous video, this is probably this is the best JT release, okay? When I heard No Buzz, I will be honest, I felt like it was the song, okay? But it keeps getting better with Sideways. I was like, no, man, it's so effortless. It flows so smoothly. It's my gem. And when I tell you that that's my song, I play it at least twice or thrice every single day, because it's my song. And when I'm bathing, that's literally like my bathing anthem. Like, I will literally be having it play as I take my bath. So yeah, let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about JT Sideways. I cannot wait for the new music that she is yet to release. Okay, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. And for those of you, I did see a comment that I pinned in my previous video about somebody was saying, oh my goodness, you're copying Ashley and stuff like that. And I'm like, I will tell you this, in as far as nicknaming, like calling celebrities by their names consistently, do you understand what I'm saying? I certainly have got an influence from Ashley, because guess what? Like you, I also do watch Ashley. Especially during days when I'm not creating. And you guys know that, well, I started, reporting on female rap probably in the panorama, in the pandemic. That's when I started. And then I took a break. And during that time, that I think it was almost 6-7 months without me posting, guess what? I was listening to a lot of other, female rap bloggers, especially the ones that actually support Nicki Minaj and the ones that don't sound like they are bought. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if any of you still has questions regarding that, hit me at my email address. No, I'm just kidding, you guys, but stop it, okay? Stop being instigators there in the comment section, all right? Thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And until my next one, see you.
Hip-hop, this is probably the most prevalent that has been in years, where not only is there so many different women from so many different places, not just from New York, from LA, from Texas, from Miami, from Atlanta, from everywhere across the globe, really. And they're doing it. Like, they're like kind of a little bit more lit than the guys right now.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, I'm trying to be modest about it, but it wasn't something that, and everybody's not being catch. You're seeing the Me and Connie's, and you're seeing the Lotto and Glorillas and this, and people interacting with each other. It's not a whole cat fight every time you turn around. And I feel like that's something that when I first came home and I started recording again, that I really aspired to be a part of and to make happen. And I kind of feel like it started that when we did.
Do you guys hear the delusion, the absolute delusion of this woman, literally crediting herself for female rappers working together and this happened in 2017. Need I count for you how many collaborations Nicki Minaj had already had with these other female rappers? Like, need I do that for you right now? Oh my goodness, this woman is insane and delusional. It's scary. It's scary that she has to hold on to this nonsense to make herself feel relevant.
Summer Jam that year, and it was me and Latifah and Light and Cardi and Young and May and Kim and Moni Love and Yo-Yo and everybody, Rod Digger, from all the different generations.
And out of all these women, none of them are still being spoken about. Like, literally. The audacity of naming the Transformer in a situation like this. Like, if we were going to take you seriously, the moment you mentioned that fraud, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take you seriously. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just saying. And of all the people that she has mentioned, we're yet to see somebody who will come out there and outsell Nicki Minaj. I could bet that while even their sales combined, they wouldn't touch Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry. Just saying. Continue hearing the delusion, you guys.
The past, the present, and the future on the same stage. Like, from there, I feel like that kind of opened up the doors, not just for the artists themselves, but for people to see. Because I felt like people didn't know, like, they could have this many people that they like at one time. I even see it now, even with some of the fans, because it used to be everybody had their own fan base, but now you see the fan bases combining. Like, yo, I like her, and I like her, and I like her, and I like they have. It's not just one or two anymore, and that's kind of what we need, because of what I've been saying for years before I got locked up, before I went away. Like, yo, it's enough money, it's enough space, it's enough events.
And this entire fake notion of having the fake combined fan base is the reason why these girls cannot sell. This is the same exact reason why no female rap girl can touch Nicki Minaj, because they are too lazy to build up their own fan bases, and now they just rely on anyone. They are banking on anyone who dislikes Nicki Minaj. But guess what? The problem is, it's not enough to dislike someone. To support someone online on Twitter is not the same as buying their music. And that is the exact problem that we have right now. This is exactly why these female rap girls cannot sell. It's because of that mere effect. They say, I like this, or I like this because she went against Nicki Minaj, or I like this one because she went against Nicki Minaj. But when it comes to the actual craft, the liking is not there. And that's the problem, you guys. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to be super long, but I just had to. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about this foolery that Remy Ma is saying.